Hi, it's Laura. I am here with yet another haul video for you. So this is a combination of two different trips. This weekend, my boyfriend and I tried to go to estate sales. It was not very successful. We went to two different estate sales and two thrift stores. I only bought things at one of the thrift stores. I got 5 items. It was a very pathetic trip for me. He did a little bit better than I did, but I didn't have fun. I mean, it was whatever. Anyway, I got a couple of things, and then I went today for my regular weekly thrift. Normally I would go tomorrow, but we have a vet visit tomorrow with a kitty cat who's got some old lady problems. So I had to go today. And it was okay. It started off meh, got really good, but I think I'm still in trouble for my whatnot show. So let's see what I got, and we'll see how we're going to do. So first I'm going to show you this blouse. This is a cute little butterfly blouse. And it has some discoloration that I know that I have to soak out, but also I just before filming this noticed that it also has some fading to it. So, you know, what would a haul be if I didn't find some like glaring flaw that I did not notice while I was in the store, you know? Anyway, this was $4.50. The tag was cut out of it, but it's a cute little butterfly blouse. It does have to be soaked though, at the very least, before I stick it in a whatnot show. You know, you can see here there's like this watermark kind of discoloration, which I noticed in the thrift, and I thought, I'll soak it before I put it in the show. And whatever. Anyway, today is Tuesday. My show is on Thursday. I'm not going to get this soaked and dried before my show, number one. And number two, it's got giant paint marks on it. Anyway, okay, there's that. Number two, this little cardigan sweater. So it's really cute. It's like a 70s-ish era, you know, one of these guys. So it is open front. It would have had a belt with it at some point, but I didn't find a belt. I have like a collection of fabric belts somewhere. I'll see if I have something that can go with this. I was at an estate sale once, and it was just one of those just like piles of stuff in the basement kind of estate sales. And at one point I found this whole like knotted up bunch of fabric belts that looked like they belonged to dresses and things like that. So I grabbed it because, you know, I wanted to make sure I had them in case I found pieces that went with it. And there were a lot of just leftover belts, but I've kept them. On occasion, I've been able to kind of pair some stuff up. So maybe I'll have something. I feel like I have something like a green sweater knit belt. We'll see if it'll work. Anyway, okay. Next, I have this little t-shirt. It's cute. Kennedy Space Center. It's a fun graphic. Single seam stitching. It's a smaller size, so, you know, good for a women's small, maybe a women's medium. That's the tag. This was $4.50. Like kind of more than I would want to pay. Like I would ideally want to put this up on Whatnot for like 10 bucks. I did look this up. There were some similar t-shirts. I cannot remember what the comps on them were. I mean, they were decent. It was similar enough. It was decent enough that like I would have picked it up. I picked it up knowing that I can still sell it on Etsy or eBay after the fact. I want to say like 40-ish bucks, somewhere in there. But anyway, so we'll see. I am going to start it on Whatnot. I don't know if I'm going to start it at 10 or not. We'll see. So let's see. Then I got this guy. Just a little velour V-neck shirt. This was $4.29. Weird pricing. Right, that's the tag. And I like these. They're fun. All right, let's see. This thing I thought was really, I like this type of thing. I don't know why. It's like, it's not my aesthetic, but just, it's an old jersey. And this was also $4.49. Let's see. So the fabric on this, first of all, this is filthy and definitely needs a good soak. And it's this like slinky-ish kind of knit, right? Got cool little elbow patch things. And I want to say it feels like rayon. Maybe it's not. Does this have a... No, this doesn't have fiber content. Let's see. There's the tag though. But I just think these are cool. I like finding these, and I think that they're... I want to say that I like to wear them, but like I don't like how they look on me. I want to like this aesthetic on me, and I don't. So, I mean, let's face it, like, I don't know, I'm not really pulling it off, but I think it's a really fun aesthetic, so I like picking those up. I'll put that on Whatnot. Yeah, I don't know, we'll see. I may put it up as is. I'm really hurting for inventory for my show on Thursday because a lot of the stuff I got today, I don't want to put in the show. I'll show you why. This is the last thing I got from over the weekend. This was a cute little dress. The colors are fantastic, obviously. The print is adorable. It's like a little sundress style. It's weird because it's like got this shoulder strap situation, but it threads through one way, loops around and back the other way, so there's only a tie on one shoulder. So, you know, it's fine. It does have a tag. Boring, but this was $9 fucking. Let's see. It's marked size small. Here's the tag. You know, boring but old papery kind of tag. But the print is so cute. So I got it. And it has pockets in the front. It's adorable. You know. All right, that's everything from the weekend. So I also have over here a blanket that I want to show you, but Rizzo is currently laying on it, and you know, it's just another point blanket. I don't want to disturb her. I got a couple from Hudson's Bay last week, I think, maybe the week before. I got 2 point blankets, and I've already sold one of them. I sold it for $125. I originally was listing it for $180. It's newer, and it's only a full-size bed size, 4-point blanket. I was going to list it for $180, but it had some moth nibbles here and there, not full-on holes, but you know, little wear spots. So I ended up listing it for $160 or best offer, and somebody sent me an offer of $125, and I took it. I paid $7 for the blanket, so that was great. I have the second blanket. The draft is done. I just haven't added the photographs to it yet, and that one is a 6-point blanket, which is like a queen size, and it's a little bit older, like 70s. It's not, you know. And that one, I'm pretty sure I have it over 200. So the blanket I picked up today, which you can't see, maybe, I'm sorry, Miss Riz, can I disturb you? I got her. Okay. Is another little point blanket. This one is a Early's Whitney point blanket. Obviously it's red. It's 4 points, which is probably, again, like a double size, full size. You got the tag? Yeah, you can see it. And I paid $7 for this as well, and it will sell for over $100. So I grabbed it. I hate doing linens because I don't really have an easy way to photograph them, and yet I keep buying them anyway. So it's fine. So I got that. It's great. Obviously not going to be put in the Whatnot show. I'll start off showing you, I'm saving the best for last because that's what I like to do. But this is just like a weird quirky sweater. This was $3. So this is my, you know, my regular thrift that I go to every week. So today they had 3 colors on sale for 50% off, but I wasn't thrilled with a lot of the inventory they had out today. Felt like it was a little sparse, but anyway, it's this weird little sweater. So it's got this like furry Muppet stuff going on, and then all these goofy little appliques. They're kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like wings on the front here. It's weird. It's very quirky and fun. I can't even hold it up properly for you, but you know, so somebody will like that a lot. Clearly, I have to generate a better level of enthusiasm for this before I do my show, because if I'm holding it up and I'm like, it's weird and it's like a Muppet, you want it? You know, it's probably not going to sell real well. I paid $3 for this, so it's pretty heavy. So that doesn't always do really well on Whatnot either, but we'll see. Okay. Selling it so far, aren't I? Doing really well. All right. Then I got this. This is a vest. I know you can't tell that yet. It is, trust me. This was $4. It was not on sale. Most of the stuff I got at my thrift today was not on sale. I think I have this inside out, but it's just like a big, long tunic style vest. It's open in the front, hand knit. You know, it's fun. These do decently for me on Whatnot, so I'll put this up on there probably for $15. It's my pretty standard start price for Whatnot, as you know, because I tell you all the time. All right, let's see. Then I got this cutie patootie little dress from the Limited. It's a 90s rayon floral dress. It was $5. It's mark size medium. I think the print is pretty. We're coming into spring. I've been feeling like I have too much of this kind of stuff, but it was also, I had too much of it because it was freezing cold winter, and now we're coming into spring, so it works a little better. This is a mini length version, so it's very cute, little 90s. And it's got like this lace up back situation, which is always fun. And here's the tag from the Limited. So that's adorable. And that was, did I tell you already? That was $5. Let's see. Then this thing was cute. This was $4, made by Izod. And it's a skirt. So, you know, I go usually more bohemian aesthetic. This is obviously a little bit more on the preppy side, but I liked the colors, the green and white stripe. It's this nice crisp cotton button front skirt. And the other thing, and this is like such a ridiculous thing, but the other thing that sold me is the back of the waist, which I like it. Doesn't take much, apparently. So, you know, cute. People like a nice cotton skirt, and nice and crisp. $4. All right. That will go on Whatnot. Oh, I forgot about this already. It was literally like a few hours ago. Okay, just a little sweater. This was also $4. And it's really cute. I like the colors. Obviously, I better not try. Part of me is like, ooh, I like the colors. I should keep it. I have a sweater that is almost these exact colors. Probably just a little more on the purpley side, but you know, and another purple. So like all of my sweaters look the same. This sweater, I have another one of these with like pink flowers. I have so many duplicates of, I don't have a lot of variety in my wardrobe. I have a lot of colorful, a lot of fun, but you know, sometimes I have a lot of sweaters, but I don't have a lot of variety in my sweaters, and I really sometimes just like, I want to expand my wardrobe, and I don't ever do a very good job of it. Okay. This t-shirt is a little over the top, and I should not have spent this much money on this, I don't think, but we'll see what happens with it. This is obviously insanity, right? So it was $8. Stupidity. It's made by Juju. And it does have some stuff going on in the back, which I appreciate also. The front, clearly like very colorful and over the top and maximalist and all that. It's got some sequins sewn on there. It's fun. It's a really cool print. It's got a lot going on. I tried to comp this in the store, and when I looked these up, I did find quite a few Juju t-shirts that had a very similar vibe to them, but they were mostly Disney themed, and Disney always like, that's in a class of its own, you know, so they had good prices for those, but they were all Disney. So I don't know. I mean, I'm going to try and put this on Whatnot first. I thought it was super fun, right? And if it doesn't sell on Whatnot, I will probably try and stick it on Etsy, eBay, whatever, for like 50-ish. You know, I'll put it on Whatnot probably for 15, which is not a great profit because I spent $8 on it. So that's not really where I'd like to be. Usually if I'm spending $8, I don't know, that's selling it for 15 is not much, but it's a really fun looking piece. So that was more the reason why I got it for Whatnot, because it's just a really fun piece. Now I have to dig through and find the rest of the stuff. There we go. Okay. There's a whole bunch of good stuff here on top, and I'm waiting. Saving it to last. All right, this is really pretty. I feel like this had a second piece to it, but I couldn't find it. This is a blouse. This was $2.50. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I did get a 20% off of everything today, which really helps because all the really good stuff I got was not on sale, and it was definitely expensive for me for a thrift store. So I was able to use my 20% rewards points, which helps a lot. So this was $250 plus like 20% off, but anyway, so this is the blouse, and you'll see there's like this piece at the end. It's weird because it's got this drawstring here, so I think that this is supposed to be like, I don't know, up inside somewhere. It's not really doing it. Like this is kind of the actual hem, I think. It's very unique. Oh, maybe it's meant to be like, no, I don't know. I was gonna say maybe it's supposed to be like a tube top style, but I don't think so because it doesn't quite come up that high. I can't, all right, whatever. It gives you a drawstring waist, but it's got a little bit of a peplum over that drawstring waist. It's cute, and it's sheer. It's very pretty, and it was inexpensive, so that's nice. All right, this sweater, this is pretty simple, but it was cute. It was $4. It feels like cotton or Ramie or something like that, and I like the variance of the colors. It's a cute little springy sweater. Other than, you know, this, whatever we're gonna call that, it doesn't have much going on that usually attracts me. It's just a basic sweater, but it is what it is. There's no tags in it either, so. Oh, right, no tags? Yes, no tags. All right, Rizzo, ma'am, may I remove you? Hi, thank you. Oh my God, she's actually sitting on my lap. I put her on my lap and she's staying here. You can't really see her. Oh, she left. Okay. She doesn't ever do that. All right, let's see. I think I'm down to like all the really good stuff. All right, cool. So here's the problem with all the really good stuff. I don't want to put any of it on Whatnot, right? So you know that I like to put 30 new items on Whatnot each week. I kind of went through all my stuff. We know I can't put the butterfly shirt up because it needs to be soaked. I don't really have, I mean, I don't remember. I'm going to say that was between 10 and 15 items that maybe I could put up on Whatnot. That is insufficient. I'm going to show you these other things. These are awesome, but I'm pretty mostly quite positive that these are all going to be saved for listing elsewhere. All right, let's see. First, we'll do this one. This one I think I am going to put on Whatnot, but I fucking love it. I am going to put it on Whatnot, but I might try it on. Speaking of needing to up my sweater game, look at this. Isn't that adorable? So it's got a little drawstring waist, obviously the great stripes, little V-neck here with this. It's got like a collared. It's so cute. Here's the tag. Right, it's very like crispy. I think it's new old stock. I love it. $3 fucking. The back is just plain black, but it's so cute. So I really ought to put it on Whatnot. I am gonna try it on. If I am in love with it on myself, I will keep it. But if it's just like, that's cute, I probably won't. I don't know, we'll see what happens. But I love that, that's really adorable. Let's see. All right, I'll do these next. This is a fun little dress. So this is a dress. Hold on, let me find the top. I suspect that this is like a 40s era like dressing gown kind of thing. It's casual. Like a lot of 40s dressing gowns were definitely more, you know, maybe house dress, not dressing gown, were a little bit more fancy sometimes. So this does have a metal zipper down the front with a button there. I found this, like somebody must have picked this up and then discarded it later because this was like bunched up like this over a bar in the kids section. So I was very lucky that I found it, and very excited. So one of the things that I think is really funny, I paid $6 for this, but it also has this tag on it, which I didn't really look at too closely. So this tag is for AMT, Another Man's Treasure Vintage. They are a local vintage store in Jersey City, New Jersey. And they actually just expanded. I think they opened a second location in LA, Los Angeles, I believe. They had this priced at $125, And they do have it marked as 1940s. So, I think it's beautiful. It's another one, like, I don't want to put this on Whatnot, really. And here's the reason I don't want to put it on Whatnot is because I love to be able to bring stuff like this to my Whatnot audience. However, you know that a lot of times I'm selling things for my starting price on Whatnot. And so, you know, the other shop had this marked at $125. I don't think that's out of line. Like, I would be listing this on Etsy somehow. And if I don't want to keep it, which we all know I do, it's really pretty. So, you know, it's hard to put something up on Whatnot because if I list it, even at like whatever, let's say I listed it at a $50 start, I just don't tend to generally have the size audience that supports that type of pricing. When I do high pricing, my higher pricing is generally $25 starts. And like, if I'm getting really like brazen and like pretty high, I'm doing like $40 starts, you know? And so I kind of don't want to do that with this. I admit part of the reason probably is that I kind of want to keep this. We'll see. We'll see how I feel after I try that on. I have a lot of things to try on. But anyway, I love it. I'm very excited to have gotten it. Okay, let's see. Next is another one that's going to not go on Whatnot. Oh, yeah, it's probably not going on Whatnot. This is lingerie. This was in, where was this? It was not in the lingerie section. I feel like this was with some kind of dresses somewhere. But anyway, yes, it was with some dresses. So look at the front of that. Gorgeous. And then it's just got this whole situation down here going on. I've seen similar ones to this. I think it's Vanity Fair that does like a pastel that's got some more like pinks and oranges in it. This seems to be all greens and yellows. But I haven't seen this type of bodice before. And then the back is really pretty. At the back. It's harder to see, I think, but you know, so it's kind of an open back and goes down there. So I paid $4 for this. I haven't heard of this maker before. I don't think. I think this says Rogene, R-O-J-E-N-E, lingerie. Absolutely stunning. And the reason I don't want to put this on Whatnot is because I can get way more money for it elsewhere, right? It's beautiful. I can't throw this down where Rizzo's little claws can get into it. Okay. All right, now another dress. I love this fucking dress. This thing is amazing. This was $6. Look at this. Insanity. It's insanity. I love the print on this so freaking much. This is absolutely gorgeous. It's got some patch pockets on there. With a tissue. Yay. And a patch pocket over here. With more tissues. So exciting. Anyway, did I show you this already? The tag. Gorgeous. So the only thing that saves me on this is this silhouette. I absolutely want to keep it because of the print, but the silhouette, I don't care about. I don't like this kind of silhouette on myself. So I love this. Love it. So awesome. Don't want to put it on Whatnot because I want to get more money than Whatnot will give me for this. So, all right, let's see. Next. So the next little batch, which is my last little batch, are men's shirts. And I don't typically shop in the men's area of this thrift store just because the store is so big that by the time I'm done with the women's section, I'm kind of wiped out. And also, I generally don't find a whole lot in the men's section. It's tedious for me to look through and not very rewarding. So I usually don't go in there. Today I went in because I saw one of the racks that they rolled in had a cool shirt on the end of the rack. I did find that shirt and it wasn't anything that I cared about, but I walked through and just was finding these shirts like bang, bang, bang. So wait till you see them. They're so cool. All right. Rizzo's making herself comfortable though. Come here, miss. I know. Can you please? Here's my little angry cat who hates me. I love her though. All right, thank you. Okay, first, I'll show you this one. This is really cool. You're like, yeah, whatever, it doesn't look that cool. So it's sheer, which is awesome. And here's the tag, right? So that says Jamie Roman, R-O-M-A-N. I think I tried looking it up in the store and looked up Ronin, which did not produce any results, which would make sense since it's Roman. Anyway, this was $10 fucking, but I love it. It's like a mesh. Look at that. And it's like a plummy purple with the blue. And it was so cool. Awesome. Awesome. Love it. Okay. Next. Let me show you the boring one to get it out of the way. This boring one was only $4. There's the tag for that. And it's just blue and white stripe, but it's got a great collar, little short sleeve. Cool. Very nice. Like this. All right, moving on. This one I fucking love, but this does have some color bleed stuff, I believe. I mean, maybe it's just, I'm pretty sure it's color bleed. I don't care because it's amazing. So look at this thing. Ooh. I love this. Amazing collar. Can I say amazing any more times? Probably. This is also Jamie Roman. And I love it. This is like that silky polyester, right? But you can see like in here and stuff. So this was $10 fucking. And even with the color bleed, I was like, yeah, I'm still getting it. So I love it. So awesome. Okay. There's that. Love it. Next. They're all like equally amazing. So I guess most of them are the Jamie Roman. Look at this one. Look at this. Also with the fantastic collar. This was fucking $15. So you can see, I mean, I don't usually do menswear on Whatnot. I would just stick these in a women's show if I was going to put them in a show. But here's the other thing. I don't want to, I spent $15 on them. I don't want to put them in, you know, I feel like to draw in a crowd on Whatnot, I would have to do these at like $25. And even at that point, I think I might be, I mean, I think they might sell, but they'd sell around 25. I don't know. Maybe they'd be jumping up. I don't know. But I just, you know, it's not really enough of a profit. I got this one, which is amazing. This is new old stock, still has the tags on it. Ooh. That's, there you go. Kent Collection Arrow, right? Such a cool print. Most of these, not most of these, several of these at least, these next two for sure, I think are also new old stock. They didn't have like store tags, but they have all the fold marks, like they were just taken out of a bag. So this, I think this one might be my favorite. I don't know. It's amazing. It's also, again, the Jamie Roman. This was another $15 shirt. Thank God I had a 20% rewards coupon today because this was like killing me. Especially because I can't put this, I mean I can, but I can't put this stuff on Whatnot. I can't, you know, I have to, I want to make actual money on it. And then this one. This is the last one. So, also $15. And also Jamie Roman. So, really phenomenal. Such a great haul. The men's shirts were like such a beautiful surprise. I'm really excited about it. Panicking a little bit about Whatnot. So the good news is it's Tuesday. My show is Thursday. So, you know, I have tomorrow, but like, I don't know. I'll figure it out, obviously. Like worst case scenario, I'll be pulling stuff from existing inventory again. I just don't want to have to do that. It's such a hassle to do, but you know, I don't know, whatever. So I hope that you enjoyed that haul. It was so exciting. I got some really fun pieces, and I've been doing decently with like my Etsy and eBay listing. I've been at least getting a sale a day, not like tons of money each day, but at least it's been a little bit more reliable. So that's good. So I'm going to work on some additional listings to keep that train rolling. So thank you so much for watching this, and I will see you again soon.